Hey, this is Slap Out Lash Girl Melissa. Welcome, welcome, welcome to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, please do so, and please click that little bell that you see somewhere down. I think it's over to the right. But I do a lot of live tutorials on here, so I am live at this moment. Hoping you're catching me live. That's wonderful if you are. But today I want to talk about the crepey under eye. Mine, and some discoloration too. You know, you get the discoloration and some crepiness. And I watched Wayne Goss last week. He had well, I guess it was this week. And he had a brand new, no, it's been a couple of weeks. Because I tried it out first before I did it for my girls on Facebook. So when I got on Facebook, I actually had been using it and trying it for at least 3 or 4 days. So I don't want to make this a long video. Hey Lisa, hey girl. I just want to make this really quick and easy for you. Now, those of you who follow me on Facebook, you've probably already seen this, and I just want to share it on here on YouTube because it really, really has made a difference in my under eye area. Less is more. Hey Donna, hey girl, hey. All right, so these are my tried and true, I wear everyday products on my face before I put anything on my face. I've been spraying my face with rose water. Rose water is fabulous. It acts as a toner. It tightens some of the pores and it just hydrates your skin. Hey Rainy, hey Cole. And y'all have probably seen this trick already. You too, because y'all watch me on Facebook. But and that's a good thing, girlfriends. I'm glad y'all are on here. But this is CeraVe. This is my brand new one. I ripped it out this morning, and I couldn't get any more out of the other one. So, hey Chicky, how you doing, girlfriend? Hey Carla. This is a CeraVe ultralight moisturizing lotion, SPF it has in it. And then I also love this Neutrogena. It's Hydro Boost, and it's for your under eyes as well. Now, this has been rocking my world. I really, really love this. I think a lot of this line. Neutrogena is awesome. So we watch you on Facebook. I know. But I pop on here too. But something that's really important, I like to share it on here as well. And I think this is important because our face is our canvas. It's ever changing, and we have to kind of change with it and learn how to transition into the different phases that our face is going through. Unless you've had a lot of plastic surgery or something like that. But then always, always, always use a primer. This is Younique's primer. I love it. It's fabulous. I use it every day. But a lot of times we use a lot of retinols and stuff that dry our skin out. So that's why it's really important to moisturize and moisturize and moisturize before we do anything. So I definitely have this under my eye. It's fabulous. It's not greasy. It draws it in, and it feels so soft, and it's not sticky. So that's one thing to remember. It's not sticky. Hey Beverly, how's it going, girl? It's going good. We had our power off this morning, but that's why I'm a little late popping on here. But right now I have gone ahead and mixed my little BB cream here. This is the color Honey, and I mixed it with taffeta. So this is what's on my face, and I applied it with a blending bud. Okay, so there's all my prep. There's all my prep that I've done. Now, I haven't done my eyebrows, of course. I haven't done anything on my eyes other than putting my primer on and a little It's by Pores over that. So, no. Hey, Carla. All right, so here we go. This is a concealer brush, and this is by Younique. Younique has one, and you can get them at Walmart, wherever. This is just a trick. This is not necessarily being just about Younique, okay? I am using Younique products, but I am combining Younique products with other things. Now, this is CeraVe. I know a lot of you who follow me on Facebook use this also. This is fabulous. And if you have a lot of crepiness underneath your eyes, and this whole look is about being brighter and fresher looking. So I'm going to use the color Velour, because Velour, try to use one shade lighter than whatever your foundation is. My foundation is Taffeta, so this is one shade lighter than Taffeta, called Velour. And this is a full coverage concealer, so it's going to cover up some dark spots that I have, like running through here. Boom, boom. The darkness, discoloration. Actually, my eyes have gotten a little better underneath. I simply think it's because it's a combination of all the products that I use. And definitely this has really helped. This is really, really, really a great product. And I'm not sponsored in any way by Neutrogena. I just happen to love that product. And I love their face wash, which is on the same line. It's Hydro Boost. And we need the hydration before you start trying to do this on your face. Now, this is what I do. I take CeraVe. You need to try it, Lisa. It is a fabulous product. This here is, I put a little bit right here, just a dab, Not much of this concealer because you don't want a whole lot. You can't even probably see it there. It's just a dab of it. There it is. It's just very light, light, light. Now, the idea behind this one I'm about to show you is less is more, especially when you're talking about under eyes. So I'm going to put some concealer here, and I'm probably going to put more than I need. There you go. Not a whole lot. If I need to add some more, I will. But there are certain areas around your eyes that you need to make brighter and lighter, and it is going to give you a natural lift when you do this, because we do have downward turned eyes. Mine are, look at this, they're downward. They're downward. What about crepey on top of eyelid and side of corners and eyes? We're going to talk about that just a little bit, okay? I would recommend, I have not used this on my eyelids, but that might be a great thing to do. It actually really hydrates. You really want to smooth. When I'm talking about your face, I'm talking about a canvas. This is your canvas, and you really got to prep it up before you put any kind of color on it. Before you start painting your face, you got to get it ready. So I call it my base face, but this right here is fabulous. If you go to Walmart, it's at Walmart. It's Neutrogena Hydra Boost Gel Cream for your eye. Fabulous. I love it. And I thought I had lost it. I dropped it last night when I was doing my Facebook Live, and I thought I had lost it. I hunted everywhere. It was in a bag of my goodies that I had gotten yesterday because I went and did my fashion finds. So grab your brush. I think this works better with a brush. Now, this is what Wayne Goss did. Talked about less is more, and you want to start here, and you always want to start in the corners. Now, this is what I typically will do. I'll dab it here, and then I'm going to take my ring fingers, the ones that are the less pressure on your eyes, and I do kind of press that in just a little bit before I keep going. Now, he did not do this step, but I do this step because I like doing this step, because I want to press it more up into this area right here, because sometimes we get the discoloration up right in here, and we need the little light through there. So it's hard. Unless you got a really small concealer brush, you could do it with that, but I kind of like to press it there before I move on. Now, well, I don't have a whole lot of product. I still got a lot here on my arm, or my hand. And what he basically did was he made a V. But you know how old time you make the V and then you fill it all in? We're not filling it in. We're just outlining the V. It's just an outline of the V. And one of the most important things is to use a brush, I think, with this. He stressed using a brush. Now I'm bringing it down, and I'm going to bring it right up, right past that area there. Now, mine's not a perfect V, by no means. I'm not real good at drawing a V, but you want to make sure, you were just asking me about corners. This is what you should do for your corner. This is going to really, really lighten up your face. You're going to love this trick. Now, this part right here, we're leaving open for a reason. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of fill in right here, and I'm going to bring this on up. Now, I do like to do all the way around my eyes. Now, he didn't specifically say do that. He just did this part. But I'm going to show you exactly what I do. I do bring it down. Let's match both sides, or try to. Try to match. Come straight up. I like this because it's real easy to paint with. It's almost like a little paintbrush. It really is. It's cool. Then take some and put it here. This is going to help. Because a lot of times, think about it, we got a little fold going on there, and those folds create shadows. So the shadow is what you're seeing that makes it go downward. Even down here, you've got shadow effects that around your mouth lines up here, your nose, shadows some areas too. So that's why we got to brighten. See, it's getting shadowed right in here. And most of the time we have most of our darkness in this area, like in our tear duct. That's what I call it. Tear duct and down area. But put a lot of this here. And then I'm going to go ahead and take it all the way around my whole entire eye. So I don't have my brows on yet. Brows are real important too. But we're not talking about brows today. Brows can be done after you do this. So I basically have my base face on. And what I do is I like to do my foundation first. Then do this. And then I set my face afterwards with a little bit of setting Behold setting powder, or you can use a setting spray. It's just up to you. I do bring it a little bit halfway down my nose. I don't bring it all the way to the tip of my nose because I don't like the light on the tip of my nose. I think it just accentuates my nose. Since I've gotten older, my nose has gotten wider, and it just looks bigger. So I don't want to draw attention to the end of it. So keep that in mind. And if you want to use everything else that's here, just go ahead and dab a little bit of light right here on your chin and right there between your nose and your mouth, and you just put it on your chin. And you can also put it here if you want. I've used it all pretty much. I've used all of it that I need to use. Now this has been sitting on my face, and while it's sitting on my face, it's warming up, so it makes it more pliable and easier to use. Now what he did was he took the brush and he literally just started spreading the product out. And this was really I don't know, I had a light bulb moment. I was like, for real? I've never thought about doing that ever. And then he brought it up on the side of your nose. So bring it up on the side of your nose. Why you bring it up on the side of your nose? Because there's shadow there. It really is. There's a shadow. See that? You see the little shadow that goes right up through there? It just brightens your face. And so for a more youthful look, those of us who are in our 50s, I will be 56 in 2 weeks. So this is my birthday month. And I'm telling you, I have never in my life used this, and look, and the finish that it gives me was just incredible. You can bring a little bit around here if you want to meet, or around your nose as well. That's up to you. It really does brighten that area. But we're specifically talking about just our under eyes today, nowhere else. And then basically do this on this side too. All you're doing is moving product. So what he's trying to say is product that you use, less is more. Less is more. So you're not like trying to fill all this in with a bunch more product. We don't need all that product underneath our eyes. We don't. And do not put any foundation underneath your eyes. I'm strictly just using the concealer on top of this right here. Right here. I put this on, I let it set, and I go ahead and I do everything on my face as far as my foundation, and then this comes after I do my foundation. That way I can blend it right into my foundation that I have on my face already. But the real important key points: light. Keep light here in the corners, right up here in this area. Make your V, spread the product out, and then do your corners here, and then basically go all the way around your eye. Now, if your concealer is too thick, I recommend that you put a little bit of some kind of lotion. Some kind of lotion that you have, maybe that's great. This is very inexpensive and at Walmart and readily available anytime you need it. So is this Neutrogena. The Neutrogena I recommend for under eyes. At least try it. You know, I'm all about trying things, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But I'm telling you, these are working for me, and I really, really do love them. Now, after you have this on your face like this, it looks kind of fun, but look how bright my face is. Now, we're not going to leave it like this by no means. Hang on a second. My battery's low. Let me make sure this is plugged in. It's supposed to be plugged in. It's not plugged in. Hang on. I don't want us to lose power. There we go. Now we're not. We lost power this morning. One of the transformers, the fuse blew right outside our house. So I guess I forgot to plug it back up because I was walking around with it in the house. Okay, here we go. Take you a moist blending bud. This is from Walmart. It's an e.l.f. brand. I washed it yesterday. It doesn't look too clean, but I just use my CeraVe face wash to clean this with. Do you ever use the Instant Uplift Serum? Not really, Virginia. Not really, because I have found less is more under my eyes. If I'm going to use anything, I don't have those products in here. I showed them last night. I use one of those caffeine rollerball type deals from Walmart. Garnier makes them, and hey, Dylan, and Garnier makes them, and Walmart makes a brand called Equate. And so I use the Equate one, and that really helps with puffiness. If you have a lot of puffiness in the mornings, I use that. The Uplift Serum is great. If I have a lot of puffiness, I will use it. I also like Benefit Depuff. I think that's a Puff Off. It's called Puff Off. That's what it's called. I love that too. So if I have extremely baggy, full of fluid kind of eyes when I get up in the morning, that's what I do. You can also use like spoons that you put in the freezer. But let's blend this out. So blend it right into your foundation. You want to blend this area here, right in here. Come and make sure, don't forget you put these spots here. You don't walk around with spots on your face. So you need to blend these in. That highlights the area. If you want to highlight through here, like say you've got a lot of nasal folds here, and you got the lines, you can smile and you can just kind of draw it in and bring it down and around it, and that will lighten your face as well. But this is strictly about the under eye and how you can get. Now you see I haven't gone under yet using the blending bud. There's a little trick I like to do for that with this blending bud, because see I'm dabbing pretty fast around my eye. I'm not really that careful around the tops, around my brows, that kind of thing, and in the corner there you just want to press it. So that's what I want to stress to you is don't get in a hurry. Don't get in a hurry when you start this here. What makeup brands do you use? Oh, other than Younique, is that what you said? I really don't use any other kind of makeup other than Younique. I love the products. I believe in the products. I am a Younique presenter. So I have so much Younique that I really don't use anything else. What kind of concealer? I use Younique's Skin Perfecting Concealer. This right here. Comes in lots of shades. Use it. I recommend though, if you have something at home and you want to try this, make sure that your concealer is at least 1 or 2 shades lighter. It depends on how bright you want it. I don't need it any bright. I don't need to look lighter than this. It's just transformed my whole eyes. If you can't see it, I can see it. I just look at it and go, wow. And of course, when you come and you add your bronzer and your powder, your blush, it's really going to give you just a beautiful light around you. I'm looking for the light around my eyes because as we age, these areas sink in right here on the sides of our eyes. So what we've done is we've brought light all the way around our entire face, but in our eyes. But what we're doing is using minimal product by doing the V and then spreading that product out, letting it sit on your face so that it is pliable. Now take this, and you can either turn your mirror to your, we have that magnified side that we don't really like to look at, but sometimes you need to do that just to make sure that, because I'm just going to tell you, you are going to have some to settle in wrinkles. You are. But there is a little trick to remove those before you set it, okay? But this is one of the tricks you need to do. You need to take this. Don't use your fingers. I don't use my fingers in this part anymore. I actually just press it like this to kind of set it and push it into my skin, because I don't really want to move the product. So if you're trying to do it really fast, you're going to move the product, and you don't want to do that here. You just want to press it straight down, and then to pick it up and just press it straight down, just like that. And you're going to do the same thing on this other side. Press it down, press it down, press it down. It feels good too, because this is moist. Make sure this is moist. It's not dry at all. But when you wet it, you want to make sure you can take, like I do, I take a paper towel and I put it in it and I squeeze most of the moisture out. Then I squeeze it with my hand. If it doesn't run down my hand, if water's not running down my hand, it's perfect. You can go ahead and use it. Press it in, press it, press it, press it. Now if you have a lot of crepiness, this is what I recommend. Go to Walmart. I love Walmart. Can y'all tell? They have these little wedgies, and you can buy them, and they're like all attached together when you purchase them. But they are really good. My granddaughter got a hold of this one yesterday. Look. I have black on it now. Just noticed that. She was in here playing. I gave her a little kitty cat hat thing, ears, and she was creating her kitty face. That's why that's black on there. That's cute. Gotta love grandbabies. But what you want to do is come and look. Now I recommend you do turn your mirror and you get up close, okay? Get up close and personal with your eyeballs, and you look. And you might have to pull out your skin just a little bit. I do. Just pull it out. Thank you, Emma, for sharing. See, and there's some little lines. My lines, I don't know about yours, but my lines run this way through here, and then they run this way underneath. And they're very, very fine, tiny lines. So nothing is foolproof in makeup, okay? That's why I use this little technique here. I take this is dry, this is not wet. Take it and fold it. And then come up here, and you can pull it out just a little bit and just dab. And this will pull any product that you have without moving the product, other than sticking to this, okay? You do videos showing how to use your ponytail hairpiece. Oh, yeah. I don't have it on today. I just pulled my hair up. I just pulled it up in a little clip in the back because it's hot here today, and I'm gonna go outside and be working outside soon, and I'm gonna be all sweaty. So see, I've got some. You probably can't see it, but I've got some sitting right here. A couple. There's some right here and right here because all these little lines, and I don't. There's not much sitting here in these lines that run straight down. It's weird how your eyes do, and yours probably does the same thing. But just kind of lift. There you go. And you might have to flick it up just a tad to get all of it. Now it's all gone. I don't have any more in there. So what I would recommend you do, don't do powder. Especially if you've got crepey, don't do powder. Take some kind of setting spray that you have. This happens to be Behold setting spray, and it's dirty because, you know, I do a lot of makeup. And so what you see wrapped around it is the color of probably foundation. I'm almost positive that's what it would be. And I found, you know, you can either take this and spray it like on this side of it and just dab it through there. That's what I do. Little lines or my inner corners. Yes. Aren't they aggravating? I don't like them. But that's what I'm talking about. Your canvas changes on a daily basis. Y'all just don't realize it. Until you really start trying to do something with it. And you go, good Lord, I can't do anything with this crepey under eye. So this is working for me. I'm hoping you might can try it and it'll work for you. Let me turn my mirror back around so that I can see where I'm going to put this product. Now I'm going to take it, and this I sprayed it on this thing. So you do this trick every day. Lori does. Lori knows. Hey, Lori. I thought I would share this on here, Lori, because a long time ago I had a video on here. Well, not a long time ago, maybe 2-3 years ago. I had a video on here about crepey under eyes. And at that time I was using powder. I could use it. I can't use it anymore. Can't do the powder thing anymore. Turning 56 here in a couple of weeks. Gotta change the game. Game changer. No more powder. I do set my face with powder though. But if you've got a lot of lines and crepiness and you don't want in your skin here along your face and around your mouth especially, because that's where most fine lines come, I would recommend just using the setting spray, and I use Younique's, of course. Let me set this, and just set it like this all the way around. Now with my face, on the other hand, I do use Behold setting powder. So to set everything, this is what I would use on a daily basis, and I use my blending bud to do it. Yes, this is moist. This is a powder. This is kind of an ivory color powder, so it's not real white, and I like that. I like that in the fact that it doesn't look white on my face when I do it. But I basically will just do my T-zone area where I get oily. So if you have combination skin, I would recommend you doing this. And just press it through here. And we're setting that other concealer that I put all the way around my eyeballs. And that's how it works. That's how it works. I just would not put the powder up underneath here. And just make sure when you're putting on your foundation that you do not put foundation underneath your eyes. Don't. I would probably stop about right where those little old lines start, and just don't put anything under this area right here at all. Just use your concealer. Okay, if you start putting too much, you're going to get cakey and you're not going to like it at all. You're not going to like it. It's going to make you sad or mad, one of the two. I'm just going to go ahead and set my whole face today. I do have on a little bit of, I did sculpt a little bit right through here with a trio sculpting trio that we have. I can't talk. But anyway, this is the look. And it looks a lot brighter, doesn't it? So y'all try it and come back on here and let me know how it worked for you, because Wayne Goss is a genius and I learned a lot from him. But he doesn't have, thank you Lisa for sharing, he doesn't have all this crepey, but he's wonderful. He can figure stuff out, and I just love him. And I love the fact that I could take what he teaches and try it on myself, and if it works for me, and I do tweak it a little bit. I'm not doing exactly like he does it. He doesn't add lotion to his concealer to thin it out or anything like that, and usually he's using Tarte or Charlotte Tilbury or something like that on his, he loves that brand. So oh, you're so welcome. I hope y'all can do this. I hope it works for you, and I appreciate y'all watching me all the time. I really do. It's so much fun sharing something that works for me with others. It really does. But I also like feedback and to know that it works. And if it doesn't work for you, then maybe we can figure something else out. And then maybe it's the products you're using and it's not the technique that you're doing. So sometimes that could be the case too. Don't get it too thick. Just don't get it too thick to use under here. If you're going to use a liquid, this one is basically, I mean, it's a liquid, but it's like a cream. It's like a cream, but it's very, very pliable, and it does cover up. See, I don't have the dark anymore. Isn't that wonderful? Wonderful. Now I look all fresh. I look refreshed, and that's what I like, and that's the look I'm after. So y'all have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. I'll put everything down in the description box that I've used, and I will see y'all next Sunday. Y'all have a great weekend. Bye.